What's you guys, warm welcome to LNT Wildcamping. We're off on another adventure again. This time we're going up Marriotts way from Norwich out
goes as far as Aylsham.
Goes as far as Aylsham, I believe, so Carl tells me. Carl's with me today. Here we go, we've got both the bikes all kitted up. There's mine with my pannion set, plus I've got a backpack as well. You see there, guy with a pannion set. And there's Carl's bike there. Is paint all ready to go, Carl?
Yeah, let's go.
For a nice couple of days. All the kit on there. So it'll be interesting to see how these bikes cope with all this gear. I've got about 12 kilo gear. Carl's probably got about the same. Right, and we're going that away, up Marriotts way, for a couple of nights. We'll try and find some nice stealth camps if we can. We'll get a few hours under our belt before we have a look. We've got about 6 hours before dark. Maybe 5 hours before dark. Anyway, hope you come and join us, guys. Looking forward to this one. Here we go, guys. Heading away. We've done about 3 miles so far. It's not too bad. Carl's leading the way. Beautiful countryside, beautiful fields over there all around me. Nice woods here to the right as well. Absolutely cracking. I'm driving the bike one-handed at the moment. But what's the next point we come to, Carl? What's the next point of interest? Where? Attlebridge. So Attlebridge is the next point of interest, guys. There's a lovely forest to our left there. I bet we could slip in there somewhere. It's a bit early, we want to crack on a little bit, get a few miles under our belts. Coming across a ranger's path here, by the look of it. It goes into there. It's a little bit muddy underfoot, but no doubt that'll dry out in the next few days. All this lovely weather coming. Hope there's not too much wind on that video. Some lovely forest to the left again. It's all fenced off there, which is a shame. But it's hard driving this bike one-handed with this weight on. But it's not too bad. And it's lovely, nice cool breeze as well. It's going to get 80 degrees tomorrow, I believe, or the next day, which will be interesting. How you doing, Carl? You alright?
I'm good.
Good. You coping with all that weight alright?
Yeah.
It's alright, isn't it? Once you're moving, it's alright. It's when you stop you fall off. I can't, because I've got that pannion on the back, I can't get my leg over. So it's a right affair getting off the bike. Lovely wood in there, all that pine. Lovely jabbly. I brought my cookser tonight. And I brought my coffee grinder as well, so I'll have some nice fresh beans ground down in a percolator, which would be lovely jubbly. I do like me fresh coffee ground from fresh beans. I think I got some Colombian roast. Absolutely lovely. A bit muddy here. There's quite a few badger sets down here. I don't know whether we passed them yet, but you can hear the road just off the background. We are pulling away from there now. There's a few bikes coming up ahead. Give you a look at Carl behind me.
Hello.
What's you guys? We're having a quick stop. We're at Lenwade at the moment, at the bridge in at Lenwade. I think it's about 11 miles, isn't it, from Norwich? Yeah, we've done about 11 miles so far. I haven't done much filming, but thought we'd have a stop and have a nice little sherbet. Was that alright, Carl?
That's
coming
all
in
good.
that 11 mile?
Yeah.
It was a breeze. Went too bad actually with all that load. I mean, we both got at least 12 kilo. Probably got 4 kilo on our back, plus the rest on the bike. About 10 kilo. But just stopped for a nice pint of shandy. Lovely jabbly. Oh, that is pucker. Yeah, it's clearing up the sky now. Blue skies up there, look. So it looks like that warm weather's coming in now. So I might have to strip a few clothes off for tomorrow, if we're going to go on. If we do find a nice site, sorry about the noise, the road noise, we're right on the main road here, just on the River Wensum. if we do find a nice campsite, we may do 2 nights there. It all depends whether we've got to be in and out, a bit of stealth camping, but we might find something. Now the last time we come down here, we were in about another 5 miles downriver. We're going to go past that tonight and try and get out somewhere where we haven't been yet on this Marriotts way, and find a nice spot somewhere, which would be lovely. But yeah, it's been a joy driving the bikes with all that load. Not too much hassle at all. I think I've got a bit too much. I could break it down. I don't need the stuff on my back, so I could lighten my load a little bit more, I think. So I've got nothing on my back, because really you only want perhaps a couple of kilo on your back, if that. Look at that car. Wow, gold car there just gone by. You missed it. Is that a Porsche? DB7. Gold colour it was. Bloody hell. But that cost a bit of money.
Probably a pimp.
Pimp, yeah. Yeah, I'm sure you might be able to camp in those fields here, but nah, I don't fancy that. I just don't want to pay for camping, really. Not where you can wild camp. Right, we're going to down this beer. Have a vape. Have a wee. We got some nice custom made burgers for dinner tonight. Caramelised onion burgers. That'd be nice. Might cook them on the stone. It all depends whether we can do a fire. We may have to just do trangia cooking, or the firebox, because it all depends where we get. I just get a nice spot, nice and remote. We'll be alright for a fire, but I doubt it. But yeah, it's absolutely lovely. Nice cool breeze blowing. Lovely pub this is. John Wilson used to come here. Do any of you know John Wilson? He used to frequent this place very often. The mill, just over the road there. That's where he did a lot of his films from. Go Fishing series on this part of the river. But poor old bloke, he's gone now, hasn't he? Coming to retirement and has a heart attack. What a shame. But anyway, I'll catch you later, guys. And we're about 13-14 miles out, and we've just come to this Wickham. Wickwell station, the old Wickwell station here, guys. Just have a look at that there, absolutely glorious. All the old trains. They've redone it all up. There's a nice venue centre here where you can have your weddings and whatever, and parties. It's got a nice cafe which is licensed, which is absolutely beautiful. We had a bacon sandwich here last time we came up here. I think this is round about the farthest we came. It might be another couple of miles further on. But lovely old trains of times gone by there. Beautiful. This camera's a bit clearer. How you doing, Carl? You alright? You fit? You had a nice drink. Actually, that pint has slowed us down a bit. Give us a bit of a bloated belly, but never mind. But yeah, lovely. I'll do a couple of shots of the station when I get up there, guys. That's the old platform there running through. You can see where the railway used to go. Straight down there. Lovely jubbly. This is Wickwell and Repham station. Just to give you a quick 5 minutes peruse round, guys. You alright there, Carl?
Yes.
Just give you a look at this lovely old station. Some lovely old trucks, railway trucks and all sorts in there. They've got a museum as well. So they've got a licensed cafe, which is lovely, and a venue centre as well. It's a museum in there. They've got a little museum, cafe kind of thing going on. Lovely jubbly. A quick peruse in here. This is the station. That's the venue centre there, the licensed bar, and it is absolutely beautiful inside there. Somebody waving at me through the window. There's the old sheds. Lovely jubbly, some old trains as well. Karuna, and that's the museum there. It used to be the cafe, but that's the new cafe now. Just give you a quick look at this, guys. It's a lovely venue. There you go, inside. It's a licensed bar there, the venue. And out we come again. Lovely place for a day out with the family. Do steam train rides and all sorts. Absolutely lovely. That's the sidings. We go back out. Packaroony. Nice little quick tour there of Reepham Station. It's blue skies now, absolutely lovely. You would have stood on here waiting for a train back in the early 60s, 50s, whatever, 40s. So it used to be to transport the cement from further up the tracks. And it turned into transport for passengers for a few years, but then it closed. Lovely jubbly. An old porter's cabin there, which is now a library. Lovely jubbly. Well, I think you just donate, don't you? If you want to buy a book. Loads of books here, guys. And it smells like a bookshop, which is lovely. Right. That's the museum inside there, don't know if you can see that, guys. Got all old stuff on the walls and everything. Lovely jubbly. Right, we'll get back on the bikes, make our way. Got about 3 hours before dark, so we need to find a site. You good, dude?
Yeah, mate.
Cool. We need to find a campsite, so we'll get rocking. Here you go, guys. That's a quick tour. If you fancy a day out, if you live local, Whitwell and Reepham Railway. They do days out, they do events, they do all sorts of stuff. Right, this is a map, guys, just outside the station. Carl's just going to briefly say where we're going.
Up there.
We're there by the station. That's the big loop there.
Around here somewhere.
Marriotts Way, and hopefully we're going to find somewhere in these woods around here, because don't go too far because this is built up area. We want to find somewhere here, hopefully on this loop. The furthest we've come is maybe, so all this is new territory for us, so hopefully we'll find something where we can go. And that's Marriotts Way, guys. Lovely jubbly. And we're going that way. Right, guys.
Hello.
We're about 17-18 miles in, and we've come through this lovely woodland here, through this track. Absolutely beautiful. Look at the sun coming through those trees. We're trying to find something through these woods. It's really well overgrown. We may have to portage all our stuff, take our kit off our bikes and ramble in there somewhere out the way. It looks nice in there. So what we'll probably do is take all the kit off, have a roam in there, see if we can find somewhere decent. A few trees for the hammock, because Carl wants to do his hammock. I've got my little lightweight bed system tonight. Off the ground bed system, but we'll get back to you when we find something, guys. So we've got a few options here. I'll get back to you because we know we've got to be stealthy, we've got to be well out the way. We need a couple of trees for hammocks, and I want to try and get on the edge of a field if I can, so we've got a bit of sun in the morning. But Carl's found something up there, so I'll go and see what he's got. I think we've got about an hour and a half, 2 hours maybe, before that sun comes down. That site we looked at down there, it just didn't feel right. It looked alright for doing a basher, but it just didn't feel right. It was a bit too close to the path. There's a fence there that we had to clamber over. I didn't want to do that really. And we found another one now. If you look down there, that's the Marriotts Way. Down there, guys, running all down there. And we're up on an incline here, on a high bank. The railway used to be down there, so we're up on a high bank. We've come into this little glade here. I'll just turn the camera around, guys, so you can see. We've had to come up that steep hill there, really steep hill, with all the bikes and all the gear. Lovely jubbly. You've got to do these things to find these spots. I'll just turn the camera around, guys. Right, so that's the incline we come up there. We've gone over all these broken trees and dead wood. We found a little glade. Just a little glade in the middle of this little wood. Tiny little wood. There's a fence here, but all the barbed wire's gone. And it's an ankle breaker coming across here, guys. This stuff here. We've had to carry both bikes across, do a portage as such, bring all the luggage across as well. Into this lovely, lovely little glade. I knew if we kept looking we'd find something. It's a cracking little spot, guys. Trying to keep quiet because you've got to be stealthy, just in case. We've googled, there's no houses or farms anywhere near. There's the bikes in the corner. This lovely open little glade here. Is it cracking? The path's down there. It's about 10 foot down in that drop there, so no one walking by will see us. I think we can even have a campfire here come darkness. We'll put a shield up to shield it from the path behind us. Here we go. Absolutely lovely. Cole's busy away. He's never put a hammock up before in his life.
It's all good fun, isn't it?
But he's got that up there. Let's have a test. See if you can sit in it for the first time ever in a hammock. I've done hammocks many times, but here he goes. Is he going to bust a butt? And he's in. He's in.
Oh, no.
It's a nice parachute hammock, that is. What make was that one? You know, just one off eBay.
eBay jobby.
Yeah, it's a parachute job, that is. Nice and thin. He's got his mat in there. He even comes with tree straps as well.
Protect the trees.
And they're protector tree straps, so it doesn't pull into the tree bark.
Listen, I ain't moving.
You cool? Is that it that you set up?
Yeah, I'm going to have a night under the stars.
I'm going to put...
I can even pull myself a cartoon.
Yep.
Bye.
Keep the flies off you, nuts, whatever. That looks a nice hammock, that is.
£10 eBay.
£10.
Bargain.
Bloody hell. What do some guys pay for their hammocks? £100. I'm going to put a ridge line up here, guys, from there to there. I'm just going to have my basher over the top, my tarp, my 3x3. I'm going to have a tarp on the floor there for all my gear. And I'm going to try my lightweight bed that I've got. I bought a new lightweight bed. I think it's about 40 quid. I think it weighs £2, which is exceptional. So I've got a bit of a dodgy back, so we'll give that a try. And the sun glistening through those trees, how glorious. I think we'll see one or two wild animals come through here during the night. Yeah, if we have a little campfire down there. Carl will be there. I'll be here. Well, I think we'll put up a wall there or something to block the fire so no one can see it from the other side. Lovely jubbly. May do 2 nights here, I don't know. Or we may go up to the end of Marriotts Way. I think we're about 18 miles in. I don't think there's much further you can go on this particular track. We may have a look at that tomorrow. Anyway, let's get this camp set up. I'll come back, show you the camp set up, guys. And we'll get some food on and get a couple of tea rocking. Kettles on, mother! Gagging for a cup of tea. I've got some fresh ground coffee as well, which I'll grind. New percolator as well, which I want to try. Look at this, guys. Is this lovely? Right. Be good. Stay safe. Catch you later. You guys, back at you. Just give you a quick look at the camp. It's sun's dropping now, so we came out a bit late today. We didn't come out till 4 o'clock, I think. 3 o'clock, 4 o'clock. So it's a bit of a rush today, so it's not an ideal situation. We've got to find a camp pretty quickly, really, but we found this one. I'll just show you the camp, guys, what we've got set up. Carp's done his first bivvy tarp setup ever. It's not too bad. It's got a big tarp though, really is big. I'll just show you my setup, guys. I've got the bikes. I've camouflaged the bikes there, guys. You can just about see them through all that camouflage there. There you go, so I've hidden the bikes well, and they're chained together, so here's my little setup. Let's do a quick one, quick setup, guys. Here we go, lovely jubbly. I've just got the tarp over a ridgeline there with my tarp clamps, 1, 2, 3 along the top, ridgeline from that tree over to that tree. Lovely jubbly. I don't need any slip knots when I've got these ridge clamps, guys. They're excellent. I think I showed these in a previous video, guys. Those there, you just clamp them to the tarp and the rope, You don't have to worry about the sliding knots and all that business. And there's so many places you can clamp it anywhere. So you don't need tags or tie-ups, which is lovely. There we go. I've just got it flat to the back there. It's supposed to be quite a mild night, so we should be alright. Go back there on the tree for the rubbish. What I'll do, I'll put some twigs and everything down this side and down the other side as well, just to block any draft that should come in, but I don't think it gets drafted in this wood. It's quite a dense, thick little forest. And I've just got the front of the tarp lifted up there on this spring-loaded twig, which I've pounded into the ground. I can use that for a post to hang stuff. Lovely. Just quickly show you Carl's. There he is, he's in there somewhere. I can see his feet. There he is. He's got a big old 4x4 there. It's not the ideal situation.
4x4 DD tarp.
It's not the ideal situation in a cramped forest like this. You need a little bit of room with those. But he's got that up all right. Let's just have a look inside. That's his ground sheet there. He's got a magic carpet, whatever it is. He's a bit of a
DD magic tarp.
He's a DD tackle tart. Here's me buying all bloody cheap Amazon rubbish. And there's his set up in there. Can't see that very well. Here we go, guys. Looks nice and cosy in there, I must admit. It's a bit dark there for the camera to pick up now. We'll have a look in the morning. And up behind me. Trip up my bloody guide ropes. We'll probably have a little campfire here, I think, right in front of the two of us. I'm there, Carl's there, campfire there, bit of grub. It's lovely, isn't it?
Great.
A beautiful spot. Yeah, what I've got, I'm trying out my new bed. It only weighs, I think it's £2-3 pounds, I believe, I'm not quite sure. This bed here, guys, it's a frame bed. Clip-in bottoms, and it's as light as a bloody feather, so I'm going to try that tonight because I need a bit of comfort for my back. I've got my all my spare clothes in there, my thermals and whatever. Use that as a pillow. I think that's an OEX sleeping bag, 3-season I believe. I've also got a quilt inside there as well. We should turn it into a 4-season, keep it nice and cozy, lovely jubbly. There's a bit of room underneath, so there's a gap there, so you know I may fill that with feathers just to get a bit more insulation, but with the ground sheet and with my blanket in there, that should be fine. Nice and flat as well. There you go, we're off the ground in a bed, lovely jubbly. I'll tarp up there with the ridge line going across there. I say I'll put some twigs down here just to block it off more than anything, just to make me more enclosed, but I may not bother. I've got my cook set there, the one at Aylsham that I reviewed the other day. It's a bit dark on the video there, guys. Got my coffee percolator, got my grinder as well, so we're doing fresh coffee. I've got a nice little cookser there, which I need to carve up a bit more. My spoon as well, which I carved up, lovely jubbly. Right, all my equipment there on the mat. The ground is a little bit damp, it's a forest, so it's a little bit damp. But we should get some sun in the morning. I think the sun will come over this way, so it should be nice in the morning. Right, Carl, I'm going to get the bloody kettle on. Kettle's on, mother, and have a cup of bloody tea, because I am gagging. I was saying to Carl earlier, it feels like I've been bloody sorted out by a rhino. I feel really knackered today, I don't know why. We've only done 18 miles. But it is the end of the day. You're a bit tired, aren't you, at the end of the day, going on a journey. If we'd have come out first thing this morning, it would have been a lot better. But right, okay, I've got all my lights ready. I need to charge up my phone and everything. There's my setup, guys. Come back out again. You can see we've got a field over the back here. I think that's a maize field over there, guys. It's only a small little woodland going around here. There's a few animal tracks coming through here, so we may have a visitor in the night.
Solar.
He's a tackle tart, I tell you. He's got a solar panel now. Oh, what's he like?
And the scary thing is,
it's taking a charge.
yeah,
Taking a charge in this dull light. Wicked. So we shouldn't run out of power for our vapes, so we won't be killing each other when we run out of vape.
Like the last video.
Like the last bloody one. So some massive trees up there. I don't know whether those are those elder or no. The beech trees, few beech trees, lots of alder trees, a couple of big oaks as well. A couple of big oaks in the background there. Lots of alders. Lovely. Right, let's stop rabbiting, let's get that bloody kettle on. Sun's gone down now, it's dropped beyond the horizon. Starting to get a little bit cooler, which is nice. Oh, what we got over there? Kettle's on, mother. Oh, getting a load of comments coming down from my videos. What's that? Who's that? I don't know who that is. Oh, Dartmoor Explorer. Ooh. Hello, Dartmoor Explorer. Should you see this? You just had you've just hearted one of my comments or videos. I don't know. This bed is bloody really comfy, guys. It is pucker. It's like being in my own bed. Pigeons in the background. It's getting a bit dark as well. Lovely jubbly. There we go, we got a boil. Lovely jubbly. Puckaroni. Get a cuppa. Should we have a cup of coffee, I think? Yeah, I fancy a coffee. Not my ground coffee though. It's not allowed. It's got sugar in it as well, Carl.
Yep.
Puckaroni. Lovely jubbly. Get some of that down us. Get the burgers on in a minute. There's definitely a breeze coming through this side. I'll have to get that blocked off. Get some branches and some leaves. It's coming from that direction, isn't it? You're alright in yours, aren't you? It's coming from behind us. Where are we? Sun's over there, so that's west over there. So we've got a north wind at the moment. Get that sorted. Got some nice sausages. Caramelised onion sausages, the finest. Sausages, burgers. Your brain's gone. Some burgers. We'll have those in a minute with a bit of cheese as well. Puckaroni. That coffee's quite nice, that packet coffee.
That's Nescafe 3-in-1.
Yeah.
Yeah, I always use them when I'm fishing.
Because some of them are piss weak, aren't they?
Yeah, I always get them when I'm fishing.
I thought instead of that is nice.
A little bit of milk with yours?
No. Charge. Have a nice fry up for breakfast as well in the morning. And we decide whether we're going to move on.
I think go to that other woods.
Yeah, we need to do the full trail, don't we? Mind you, I think it goes to the coast.
No, Aylsham.
It goes
And
on a
you-
different trail, doesn't it?
Once you get to Aylsham, you then have to go through Aylsham town
Yeah.
and then pick up Weaver's Way. Then it takes you off to Cromer.
I don't know what's going on with this charge. I'm just saying low battery on there now.
Ah, stick on.
Doing my bloody head in. Why is it doing that? Just press, just close, just it. Yeah. It's still filming. Yeah. It's good. I haven't used it since I've been carp fishing bloody 3 years ago. Have some nice fresh coffee in the morning. My percolator I bought, insulated percolator that is. I've got a coffee grinder somewhere. I think it's in my bag. Did I bring it? I did bring it. Well, it's better now I've got a drink. We didn't get no bloody beers anyway. We'll have to try and get some tomorrow. Tomorrow's camp. I definitely need to stop that breeze coming through there. It's whistling right up my jacksuit. It's just lovely to be out again.
I like out when it gets a bit dark.
Just starting to unwind now. Takes you a bit of time to unwind once you're out. Once you're all set up and got everything ready, then you start to come down.
I'm going to try and see if we can get some sort of lightweight chair.
Yeah. See, I think they're quite expensive though, the really light ones. I ain't paying that type of money. Bloody hell. XL mosquito and insect repellent. It's supposed to be the best you can get, that XL.
My mate gave me this. It's a bit funky.
Expel, that's called. Mozzie repellent. There's a few bloody bows. Right, let's get these burgers on.
Burglars.
Huh?
Burglars. From burglars. You're going for that one, are you?
Let's do two at a time, I think. Turn it down a little bit. Can't beat a bit of meat. It's quite bright on that camera, but it's quite dark looking out here, guys. That camera's quite good in the dark. A bit of cheese on there to melt.
Ready? One. Hang on. Just don't touch me before I'm there. Two. Little sounders.
Anything on it?
A bit of Tommy Cane. Whatever.
A bit of chili on there. Bit of chili.
Yeah, put time to get that on it. Over here. What's that?
Bit of sweet chili sauce. Wrap that round your mouth.
Thank you very much.
That's cooked. Lovely.
That's lovely.
water. Oh, that's lovely. Right guys, I hope you can see me. We've got a light up there. It's getting a bit dark now. I'm trying to get a fire going. Just get a bit of my cotton wool out of my leather pouch. It's not treated in paraffin or Vaseline or anything. It's just the cotton wool that I use for my vaping. Just get that in there. I've got a few dry leaves. Very difficult today. Everything is wet after all the rains we've had. Even the standing wood is wet, so this might be a bit of a struggle. I'll put a little bit of gel inside the fire as well, trying to help it along. Right, we'll give this a go. I've got a few dry leaves there, but even the leaves, some of the leaves are quite damp. So we'll give this a go, guys. Here we go. Try and get a nice fire going. You gotta have a fire when you're wild camping. Right. Hopefully that'll take. Keep putting my pouch down somewhere. Always put stuff away when you're wild camping, guys, because you put it down in these leaves and you've lost it. You'll never find it. So always make sure you pack everything away. Right, let's try and get this going now. Now all this wood's a little bit damp. As soon as you get the fire going, we can start drying off the big stuff we got over there, because everything is damp at the moment. But hopefully we'll get that going. So everything on the ground is pretty wet. This is damp as well. Yeah. Put all this here ready to start to dry it all off if we can. Hopefully that will take. I've dug a pit here as well, a little square pit, got all the leaves out of the way, so when we're finished we'll just fill it all back in, all the ashes, leave no trace, and people won't know we've been here. It's getting quite dark now, so it's quite safe to make a fire. I think there's nobody about now, but is that going to take? Yeah, all that wood, it's just really struggling, but you have to do this when you're working with damp wood, guys. Give it a bit of a helping hand, whether it's petroleum gel or a bit of spirits, and we're away. Lovely jubbly. Hopefully that'll take now. We'll start drying some of this wood off and get a nice roaring fire going. I think we'll have a couple more burgers. Lovely jubbly. It is a lovely evening. Well, we got the fire going at last. That was a bit of a task because you can't see very well, it's pretty dark now, but all the wood around here is either damp or wet, but I managed to find some standing wood, but even that was damp, and it took a little bit to get that going, but we got there in the end, which is lovely jubbly. I keep hearing voices somewhere. I don't know if it's just being carried on the wind or what, because I think we're in quite a remote spot here. But, that fire's roaring away lovely now. Lovely jubbly. I'll put a kettle on, I think. We'll have another coffee or cup of tea. Just sitting here relaxing on the Marriotts way. What's the next village up, Carl? Reepham. So Reepham, I think that's about 4 or 5 miles away. We'll go up there that way tomorrow and carry on to the end of this track. Then it leads on to another track, I believe, which you can actually get to the coast, but that's not Marriotts way. But that fire's going a treat now. We'll get some of that bigger stuff dried out, hopefully, and we'll keep this going for a bit. Lovely jubbly. It's really nice to be out here again. I'll just turn that camera around. It's lovely, isn't it, Carl? So peaceful. Just winding down now, just coming down from the heights of normal day life into what I call wild camp mode, where everything is chilled out, just staring at the fire. Somewhat magical about campfires. It's nice to have one actually. I didn't think we'd be able to do one on this trek because we was doing like stealth camping, but we found a nice little size here. It's not far off the Marriotts way, it's only a few yards that way, but we're high enough elevation that no one can see us. They can't see our fire. We're dense in a little forest, so no one else can see the fire, which is lovely. Puckaroony. Yeah, I'm looking forward to having a kip on this bed tonight. I'll let you know in the morning how I feel about it. It's really light as well, easy to put up in a few minutes, and it's really light. But our next outing will probably be kayaking, wild camping kayaking down the River Wensum, hopefully. If Carl's up for that, that'd be nice. We went out on a trial run with our kayaks just for a day and really enjoyed it. The inflatable one I got is lovely, and Carl's got a plastic sit-on one, which again is excellent. Carl's is a lot faster than mine because it's obviously streamlined, being fiberglass, plastic or whatever they make them out of now. But mine's rubber, so it's a little bit slower in the water, but I'll be able to sleep in mine, use it as a bed for wild camping. Just put a tarp over the top of it and lie down in the canoe. A load of comfort, which would be nice. I think we'll have the kettle on again, Carl. Where is my water?
There's a bottle.
Oh, in there, there's a couple of bottles in there. Hold on, I'll be back here in a bit, guys. What time is it? It's about 20 past 10, I think. Fire's still going a treat, which is lovely. Gonna have some bit of cake. Well, you can see that bit of layered cake, lovely. Before we go to sleep, get wrapped up. Got a few baby owls, I can hear them in the background, squeaking away. It's nice. Heard no foxes or deers barking yet. Hopefully they won't keep us up all night like they did on the what camp was that? That was Camp Christine, wasn't it? Bloody hell, surrounded by deer and foxes that night. Barked all bloody night long, the noisy buggers. It is nice and peaceful now, it's lovely. Absolutely cracking. The fire's going lovely, guys, maybe you can see that. Crackling away nicely. It took a bit of time to get going, but once you get it going, all the wood starts to warm up and starts to combust, which is cool. Yeah, we'll have a nice fried breakfast in the morning. Got some black pudding, some nice sausages. Bacon, eggs, nice big slab of crusty bread. Macaroni. It's all about cooking, camping, all about the cooking. Hopefully I can find some more standing wood in the morning and we'll cook on the fire, because it's a waste of time cooking on these gas burners. Unless you've got a skillet. Should have bought a Ridge Monkey really. But I've got my griddle plate. I'll put that over the stove. Macaroni. There's not much moving about at all, it's really quiet. I thought this forest would be full of life. I can't imagine living in Canada or North America, where all these wild bloody animals are that can eat you. Imagine being in the woods and you know there's bears out there and cougars and put the craps out, you know. They put bait bags out for them, don't they? To keep them away from the bivvies. Can't imagine that. We've got nothing in this country that can hurt you. Any other human beings. But it must be fun. Out in the wilderness with bears about and cougars, mountain leopards, stuff like that. Poisonous snakes. We've got one poisonous snake in this country and you very rarely see them, the adder. We've only got 3 snakes in this country. The adder, water snake and the slow worm. And it's only the adder that's poisonous, but even that can be treated. But some of the countries in the world, they can kill you within minutes, can't they? So we're quite lucky over in this country for wild camping. You can sleep without getting eaten. Which is a bonus. That fire's starting to die back now. It's got some lovely embers in there. We'll give it another half an hour or so. We'll have a slice of this cake. It is lovely. Spin you around a bit there. Got my iPhone on charge at the moment. Still a bit dull. You alright, Carl?
I'm good.
Well done, the England ladies. They've just won 3-0. Norway, good side as well, Norway. So what's that? We're in the semi-finals now. Can they win the World Cup? That'd be nice. They play some nice football, actually. Got some nice players. How long will it be before there's a lady in the Premiership? Is that going to ever happen? I suppose it'll happen one day. Well, I'm well chilled out now. Well chilled out, which is lovely. Can't wait to get in my bed. That'd be nice. Carl's filling his vape up.
It's not very easy in the night.
Be nice to have some animals come through in the night. I like it when there's animals
Ginger
around.
one.
Huh?
It's a ginger one.
I like it when there's animals about. It's pitch black out there. It's absolutely black as bloody coal out there. If something come running through them trees at you, you wouldn't see it till the last second, I tell you. You really wouldn't. You can see the sky. The sky is like a dark blue.
I should bring my tent.
The sky is dark blue through the trees, but anything down below tree level is black as coal. That's what I love about wild camping. You just don't know what's going to turn up.
Oh,
I'm trying to put the willies up, Carl.
I'm alright, I'm in the trees. I'm a swinging.
Snakes come down trees, mate.
Yeah, we're right in this country.
Not if there's an adder about.
That gets chopped in half with the freaking...
I'll suck it out
Bear
for you.
Grylls.
I'll suck it out for you. I told you. It depends where you get bitten. Because I ain't going down there. No matter how much friends we are,
Love you too.
that ain't going to happen. You'll have to die, I'm afraid, if you get bit on your dick. Not going there. No way.
Starting to worry about you.
Oh, it's been a long time since Christine's been gone. Poor girl. I do miss her. Oh, it's really quiet out there. It's like being in a graveyard.
Probably are.
I'll tell you some ghost stories.
I don't give a shit.
It never really goes black, does it, the sky this time of year? But it's black down here in the wood, blimey.
Yeah, look, that's the light. Horizon.
Yeah, if that fire went out, I suppose we'd zone in a little bit more. It's lovely, lovely, enjoying it. It's great to be out again. Looking forward to the canoes, that'll be fun. It will be fun.
Because we can get there, others can't.
Yep. Hope you can see me in that image alright. We're always 7 minutes in. Alright, we'll give it another half an hour or so. I wish I had a beer now, could do with a beer. That fire's dying down now. Just give it a quick zoom of the fire. There we go. Nice embers on there now. It's ideal for cooking on there. Back at me. Break us a slab of that off. Just snap it off, be alright. When you're wild camping, you eat like beast. No graces, no airs.
How big?
Yeah. Okay. Big old chunk of cake. Look at that. Lovely jubbly. Get that down in mush. Lovely. We're trying to sort a permanent wild camp somewhere local. That'd be nice. Somewhere we can go every week and build it up, build a cabin. That'd be lovely. Find a farmer with a bit of woodland who let us use. Don't mind paying 100 quid a year for something like that. It's like everything, metal detecting, wild camping, all this sort of stuff. You need to find permissions, don't you? It's the trouble with this bloody country, you can't do anything. That'd be a good place for a permanent camp, but it's just a bit too far. There's nowhere for us to park either. And it's like a 2-hour walk in. Don't want to do that to a permanent camp. It's too much.
We'll find somewhere.
I put all branches down the side of my tarp, either side. It's cut out the draft now. It's lovely and cosy in here now. Carl's got his tarp right wrapped around him, so he'd be lovely. He'd be like a chrysalis, a maggot.
Maggot.
I did, but I brought a new book about somebody that went up Everest. 4 of his mates died on the way down.
Is that the recent one?
I'm not sure. It's supposed to be one of the best books ever written.
There was one recently.
Yeah, there's quite a few died this year. Been more died this year than ever. People die up there every year, don't they? But they said it's like, you go to the top up there, they said it's like fucking Butlins. Says there's rubbish everywhere from all the climbers that they've all dumped. Says everywhere you go there's rubbish, there's cans, bottles, containers. Says there's more rubbish on top of Everest than there is, in your normal fields. It's crazy, isn't it? They just don't want to carry it, do they? Once they've used it, they just chuck it, which is wrong.
Sad.
Like all those people climbing Everest, it's all people with loads of money, pay for a load of people to guide them up there. They don't care, do they? I'll wrap that up, guys, and unless anything exciting happens in the night.
It's like me falling out of my bed.
A Carl falling out of his hammock, or getting bit by an adder, or we get invaded by foxes. It is quiet out there, it's strange. Thought I'd hear a lot more animal noises in the middle of a wood like this. We've got fields left, right and behind us. It is quiet. Perhaps it all happens at midnight. Right, so I'm going to get tucked up in my lovely little bed. I think it costs 40 quid this bed. If I get a good kip's sleep in it, it'd be well worth it because it's so light.
Find out when we go back.
Can actually lift it with one finger, can't you?
Find out when you put it on your back.
God, it's so quiet. So when it's this quiet and all of a sudden you hear footsteps coming. You hear the branches crackling as something's coming through the woods. And you know it's big because the crunch is really loud.
It fucking leap off your little chair. They're coming for you, mate. Oh, I'm fucking cocooned.
Imagine seeing some eyes come through the darkness, red eyes.
I'd throw something at it.
Just coming. you fucking knew you'd be off you. I'm gone.
Fuck my bike. Fuck my tent. I'll see you later. Make you run.
Some people really get jittery about wild camping on their own. But I love it on my own. I love being with Carl as well, company, it's great. But I do like being on my own as well.
If I was on my own, I'd be in a tent. I would not be.
I was on my
You was hammocking on
hammocking, yeah, on my hammock.
I wouldn't hammock on my own. Too open to the
Yeah, people get a bit freaked when they hear a noise, but as I say, nothing can hurt you. When you hear really strange noises, they can freak you out a little bit, like a little baby crying. That's what foxes sound like sometimes, especially the bloody vixens.
bad where I usually. You've been to Billingford, that's bad.
Vixens, when they're on heat, they scream like little children. And it sounds like a child.
Yes,
But I think we'll both have a nice skip tonight, hopefully. And we'll see you in the morning, guys. Thanks for watching. See you tomorrow. Morning, guys. A lovely morning. Sun's not out yet. It's a bit dull. But I don't know what time it is. I think it's about 7 o'clock. Had quite a nice sleep, actually. I think I went off about 10 o'clock, half 10. Woke up about 5 o'clock at first light for a few minutes. Listened to the dawn chorus for a bit. Then dozed off again. I think it's about 7 or 8 o'clock at the moment. But yeah, that was a nice sleep. Nice and, not cold at all. It was lovely. And this bed was a treat, absolute treat. Right, I think I'll get the kettle on. Carl's still fast asleep over there. So it looks like he's had a good night as well. There's no animals in the night at all. Didn't hear anything. Mind you, I went straight to sleep. So I don't think I would have heard anything if he would have jumped on me. But hopefully that sun will come out in a bit and warm the day up. Good morning, geezer. You alright?
Yeah, I'm good.
Have a good sleep?
Yeah.
Yeah? Yeah, I think it's about 7 o'clock now. I think we've got a good 7 or 8 hours there.
It took me a little while to go off though.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think I went off pretty quickly. I woke up about 5 for the dawn chorus. But went back to sleep again. I'll get the bloody kettle on, eh? Have a nice cup of tea. But there weren't no wild beast in the night, was there?
No.
I didn't hear nothing rustling or nothing. Right, I might get a fire going as well. Right guys, catch you later. We'll get some breakfast on later. Ta-da!
Oh, what a beautiful morning. Oh, what a beautiful day. Lovely jubbly. Nice cup of tea first thing in the morning. Listening to the morning chorus. Pockaroony.
You think you're going to like the hammock then, or what?
Yeah, it's lovely.
Yeah? Nice and comfy, isn't it?
Thing is with a hammock is you can carry a hammock because it doesn't weigh nothing.
Yeah. Blackbird song this morning, really glorious the way they sing.
I'm a bit fresh this morning, I am.
Yeah, it is a bit fresh. Need that bloody sun to come out.
Have a nice cup of tea to warm you up. Cheers, guys.
What?
I think I'll get an under blanket if I'm going to use it again, so I don't have to have a mat. Because the mat, where, because I'm tall,
Yeah.
I can feel the lip on the mat on the bottom and top.
Right.
Because obviously it pulls tight to you. I nearly fell out of the early hours of this morning when I went for a wee. That was quite an experience. I forgot what side to get out of. I leant over and that went whoom.
Yeah, well pleased with this.
I need it to be longer.
Yeah. It's pretty long. It's longer than me. I'm 5'7". I wasn't bothered by midges or nothing in the night. No creepy crawlies or nothing. Usually these forests, these damp ones are full of bloody lice, aren't they? And
Yeah.
wood lice. So I've not seen nothing.
I heard a fox early hours of the morning.
Yeah, I
Early
heard.
hours.
I think it's sound like a deer to me.
Did it?
Yeah, it was way off in the distance.
Yeah.
Just a couple of barks. I think it was a deer. That bloody little owl was going all night.
Yeah.
Off his ear now because he's gone to sleep now. Right guys, I'm going to get a fire going. We'll get some breakfast on and I'll come back to you in a bit. Cheers. Take. Should be alright. At least I found a lot of standing dry wood this morning. Find the right stuff, it's alright. Macaroni. We'll get some breakfast on. We'll have breakfast and get out of Dodge. Find the next camp. That's taken first time. Pucker. Yeah, fire's going to treat now. Yeah, if you have a good scan round, any wood that's standing or broken off a tree that's hanging in the trees, dead, it's usually quite dry, even though you've had a load of rain. It usually stays quite dry. That's what I found this morning. We struggled a bit last night in the dark, but we got the fire going in the end last night. But yeah, that was a nice night. That was lovely. We'll have to try and find a shop and get some beers for tonight. I've heard nobody got them down the path this morning.
I ain't had none
Got to carry our bikes over all that crap over there again, down the hill. Be better going down though. The car is nearly bloody packed up, I haven't even started yet. The fire's growing a treat. Wait till it gets down to the embers before we start cooking. I feel quite refreshed this morning. A little bit of a nip in the air. It's cloudy up there where I can see the sky. Can't see much of the sky through the tree canopy. I think it's pretty cloudy. So it's supposed to be 30 degrees tomorrow, the next day. Lovely bird song. It's a blackbird, that is. Beautiful songbird. First light this morning about 4:30, 5 o'clock. It was a Norfolk UK sound. It's almost deafening, the bird sound. Got a chaffinch up there. That's a blackbird. Nice woodland this is, got a nice mixture of old trees. It's a wild woodland, it's not man-made. Some big old beeches over there. Oh, I can feel the heat of that fire from here, it's lovely. Yeah, everything around here is damp because of the canopy. No sun gets into here, so everything stays damp for some time. As I say, you can find standing dead wood. There's loads of branches hanging down. Obviously green wood's no good for burning. Well, you don't want to cook green wood anyway. The less we touch the trees, the better. Living trees anyway. We've got the sausages on, we've got the water on. Lovely, lovely. Oh, that's a bit hot. I'm just going to have sausage sandwiches today. Have the full breakfast tomorrow. Those are cooking nicely. Got the water on for a cup of tea. Out of me cow flask. Lovely. Have some crusty bread, some butter. kettle's nearly boiled. Yeah, we'll have this tucker. We'll move up. Go for a few more miles. So we come about 18 miles, don't we, yesterday?
Yeah.
It's not too bad.
Crust, because it'll be hard for me to chew on.
Kettle boiled, mother. Kettle's on, mother. Some sauce or anything?
Little bit of Pompeii.
Tomato.
Yeah.
Lovely.
Car's all packed up, look. All gone. Leave no trace. And there's me. I haven't even started yet. Right to an 8 mile bivvies. There's the bikes there, all ready to go. What we got for breakfast today? Nice mug of coffee in my cookser. Sausages cooking away a treat there. Absolutely lovely. Caramelised onion sausages. I'm going to stick it on those slabs of doorsteps of crusty bread with butter. Packaroni. We'll eat this and we'll get on our way. Think those are done, guys? Those look nice. Packer. We'll get those on there. We'll get this down now.
Yeah.
Back at you in a bit, guys. Nice.
Lovely, lovely.
Here's mine there. Big old wedge of a slab of a sandwich. Nice cup of coffee. Get this down, we got it. See you later, guys. The fire's burning away the trees. Lovely embers on there now. Right, later, guys. Bloody sandwich is glorious. Start breaking the fire down a bit. It's nice as steak, ain't they, them nice sausages? was lovely. So the thing is, if you leave traces that you've been here and the farmer sees it a few days' time, all he'll do is stick a fence up. So the less conspicuous you are, the better. Leave no trace. Right, we'll get cleaned up, get this camp broken down, and we'll show you it's nice and clean before we leave, and we'll move on to the next camp. Right guys, watch ya. Right, bikes are all packed up. There we go, all ready to go. All packed up. I've got to go through those, all that stuff over there. I'll just show you the camp, guys. I'll turn the camera around. Bear with me. There we go. There's the bikes all packed up ready. All the panions. Nice night, Carl.
It was all good.
Nice morning. Nice breakfast. There's the camp, guys, where we was. As you can see, no trace of a fire at all. No trace we've been here. We've made sure the fire's out. Any charred bits of wood we've buried. Lovely jubbly. We'll get out. That's the Marriotts way right over there. And we're going that way for a few miles. We'll see what we can find on this next camp. We're getting our bikes, we'll get them out of here, and we'll get cracking, eh, Carl?
Yeah, let's go.
Lovely jubbly, nice camp, nice little spot this is. We'll have to remember this one, it's a nice spot. Right, till later guys.